Welcome back for episode 2 of the Team Mediocre podcast. This week we reintroduce ourselves because we did a piss poor job last time. We also talk about flatulence, games we loved and hated in 2021 and some random rants. Grab a seat and join the corrupt owl, Bud Cephas, and the demonic Axeman.
But I can wipe my own ass.
Oh god, I'm gonna can't hear my farts. Oh,
Welcome back to the TMG podcast. This is Robert, the demonic Axeman,
Oh,
who just said that you can't hear his farts. That's him. This is Bud Cephas.
I will turn off my crisp.
This is the third time we tried to record the opening to this because OBS didn't want to record anything. So, take 3, Hollywood style. Clap. You want to do the fucking Ultraman touch fingers again? That was kind of funny. No, you're going the wrong way. I'm kind of touching your belly button now.
Well, Jesus Christ, we can't.
No coordination.
Oh.
I guess
we might be able to record a podcast, man.
Well, whoever's listening, they're already a minute and some into it, man. So congratulations to whoever made it this far.
Yeah.
Back to the topic we were talking about when we were recording, when we found out that we wasn't recording, but now we're recording now. How can I say that fast, but I can't fucking say demonic Axeman?
Yeah.
Bionic. Now I'm thinking of Bionic Commando.
Bionicles?
I about said Bionic Commando.
Bud Cephas, the Nintendo Commando.
Nintendo Commando.
I don't know. Corrupt Owl and Demonic Axeman, the Corsair Extraordinaire.
The Corsair Extraordinaire.
I see. I like that title, and I think it should stick.
I like it too.
Or it could be Corsair Connoisseur.
That was a little rougher to say.
It is. I had to think about that for a second.
Corsair Connoisseur. I like it.
Connoisseur.
Fat cat, attention. Attention person right now.
See, now I feel left out. I got it set to where whoever's talking, I see pop up on my screen. Pops up on Demonic Axeman, cool red microphone. Pops up on Mr. Out, cool red microphone, and I'm like, yeah.
Hey, we can. You still got your red RGB. Arm. We can wrap around that, bitch.
You still got your arm. Says you need an arm. Yeah, you got an arm still.
My arm.
He's gonna be rocking some cool red here.
More cool red, yeah.
More cool red. Cool red Doritos.
No, I was gonna say it's not Cool Ranch.
Cool red.
I knew he was gonna go with that. Well, since everybody else has red,
swing and a miss.
Let's see here.
Cat, I'm working. I love you so much. Pat. So, conversation we was having beforehand was about consoles, what we used to have, what we played with, what we gamed. Bud Cephas is the Nintendo person from Japan. Also a Japan person, but from the Sega. Sega player. We spent a lot of time with that. And
we'll just do this, then I can just be a face in the background.
It almost feels like you're part of like a hidden council or something. Like you're sitting there like whether you approve.
Let me go get my dark hood.
Yeah. You need like a dark hood or something.
Ooh, it puts us in 3 blocks. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, see, that's how I got it. It's 3 blocks.
Yeah, that's how I have it. Well, how did you have it, bud?
He had it to where it just popped up whoever was speaking.
Yeah.
Oh. Lame.
Nerd.
I've been called worse.
There's a lot worse things to be called.
This is one of those times we need one of those sound birds so we can sound birds. See? Tongue-tied. Can't do it.
You can do it.
Sound
so put your ass into it.
That's what they say.
Just put your ass into it.
But in the case of my dad, that's not an option.
not an option.
Yeah, this man has no ass. It looked like he stood a frog up, put on jogging pants, and he just took off. I've told him this. He's heard me call him that several times. He's like, that ain't even right.
Not even right.
What?
You was a damn Sega man too, wasn't you, Robert?
Well,
Growing up.
I had a Sega. See, I had Sega, then I had a PS. Well, see, my gap was broad. I had the Atari, then I went to Nintendo, and then I had a Sega. I
Oh.
skipped all the,
Come on.
let's see, N64 and Super Nintendo. I didn't get none of
I had
those.
that.
A couple guys I knew had them. That's the
That's the
way I
only
knew
thing I
about them.
did get up until the PlayStation came out.
Then I got a PS1, a PS2, and then after that, I missed the whole Xbox thing. Then I got a 360 when they came out.
I think everybody has a 360. I think I have like 4
I
in my
still have
home right
one.
now.
Yeah, I still have one.
I've got a Resident Evil one. A couple white ones, the black ones. Yeah, I hoarded them.
Yeah. I kind of
Which
got a horde of PS2s at my feet.
I had a string of red RROD, Red Ring of Death. So as soon as they done that, we went to Walmart, bought a new one.
Yeah.
You know, I have all my Xboxes, but not because one stopped working or another. They all work fine. I've never owned one that had a red ring of death, and I've never had an issue out of 360.
I had one.
I didn't in the
Didn't
latter
issue.
ones, but the first editions when they came out with them, there was a little hit and miss.
Right.
Then I discovered you can just get them really, 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 really hot.
And they'll work again.
They'd work again for a week or a month or
How
a
long
day.
did you leave it in the microwave?
Oh, you just turn it on and wrap it up in a bunch of towels and leave it on.
Yeah.
Well, I put one in Dad's attic, and it sat there for like a month.
Yeah.
And it never stopped working after that.
Oh yeah. I figure if a man actually took the motherboard out and probably just throw it in an oven about 200 degrees or so for about an hour, that probably really do the trick. But back in the day, that's what people did. They took towels and wrapped towels all around them and just let them run on constantly for about 3 or 4 hours, and they'd just reseat themselves, whatever the hell was messing up.
Yeah, I've never heard any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you could fix a red ring of death. It was just you didn't know whether it's going to fix it for, like I said, for a day, an hour, a week, a month.
Now, the only ring of death that
But
I've
you could
ever
put it
had
again,
on,
and it would fix it again.
the only rings of death I've ever got was like the ring that it puts on the disc as you knock the console over.
Oh yeah, I've done that a couple times.
You hear the dreaded sound.
Yeah.
But I have also been successful in getting those games to work too.
Dude, I took some car wax and got them to work again. And Pledge, that was another good one.
I always use just a little bit of toothpaste.
Yeah,
Worked it in
but
real good.
It's got to be a white toothpaste though. It can't be anything with crystals or Gotta be.
Or just get a disc doctor.
Yeah. Those do.
Which I never had any luck out of those.
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't either. Sometimes I had, but most time it would be junk. The crank would fuck up on it or something.
Well, that wasn't my issue. It would just look like fog, and it would never work again. The CD wouldn't. I could do better by hand than what it would do just using that apparatus.
Right.
No, I can remember my cousin buying like a really cheap one that you ratcheted like that, and you could hold it up, and it looked like swirled fog.
Yeah.
That didn't work. The good old days, CDs.
Yeah. Oh.
An almost lost median. Look, a spindle. Almost.
I used to be able to be like, have these been read on? And you'll be just sitting there looking for the burn lines in them.
Yeah.
And it'd be one of the ones that you screwed up prior that has one line of
and
data on it that you can't see. It'll be either.
Is that a full size disc that you're holding?
Yes.
Okay, it could just be your manly mitts or something, but it seemed like it was just like a GameCube game or something. I was like,
It's
what?
not a mini disc.
Like, wow.
Them
Robert,
man paws.
Wow.
yeah, Robert, you got them bear claws, bro.
I've been told that a time or two.
Have you ever seen
Not a-
Shaq drinking a water full size
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
Sonic?
You ever seen Andre the Giant drinking a 12-ounce beer?
Yeah.
It
Hilarious.
looks like one of those nip and sips, that, like the little what you used to get.
Crazy.
That's we got into a conversation at work one day about who we work with that they would not want to be your prostate examiner.
Freddy Krueger.
Well, no. Besides that, people we work with, they're just one guy.
Oh, okay. Yes.
He has fingers the size of D batteries.
Oh, Jesus.
And I said, that is one guy you do not
Scary.
want to be your prostate examiner.
Mm-hmm.
What's his actual title?
Scary.
Oh, he's a supervisor, but
Well, at least it's not in
we would not want
proctology, you know.
oh, that thank God. That's why we said we'd never go to him.
I would always ask for the nurse.
And he made the statement, I could use my pinky. I'm like, dude, that's still way too big.
Whatever. Well, I've heard before that you just need to massage it a little bit to that way to get it ready for it just for acceptance.
No, never.
Yeah, you gotta massage a little bit for it to accept anything. You gotta show it to its boss, show it you're gonna be gentle with it.
I'd be like Peter on Family Guy.
Oh,
Did you ever see that episode?
when he thought his doctor molested him.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
I trusted you.
And then he got everybody to think that he molested everybody else.
And then he ended up having a problem.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What age is it that you have to be before you have to go get that done on a rig?
Like 40, I think.
That's where they say it starts. I'm claiming 50. Because I'm pretty sure I'll
just
be
'cause you're
dead by
close
then.
to 40.
We
Yeah.
can only
Just
hope
wanna
the
get a
same,
peer
yeah.
input.
Just hope you don't get a problem before then, or hope death comes and sweeps us away before then.
Yeah.
Which I always said, if I ever get to the point where I'm shitting my pants, like without knowing and not being able to hold myself, I'm just gonna away into the wilderness. Find my body years later, just fucking pants full of shit, skeleton
Well, no,
out there in the
because
wilderness.
it would then be gone.
Oh no, it's gonna be one of those death shits. It's gonna stay in the overalls through the centuries, man.
Poof.
Will petrify.
Yeah, petrified poo.
It'll help preserve just my
stinks.
ass, just the ass. The rest will be a skeleton with an ass on it.
How do we even get to these conversations is what I wonder.
Very carefully.
It takes a delicate touch.
It
Yeah,
does.
we don't even try, though.
No.
Look, one minute we're talking about Nintendo, next minute it's shitting our pants when we're dead.
How did we? All right, guys, we gotta backtrack to this. How did we get from shitting my pants in the woods and dying from Nintendo?
I don't know.
You do the
Look
math.
very
Leave-
carefully, man.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
How did we get
Well,
here?
Please
That was
backtrack
probably
and tell us how we wound up there.
my fault. But
Oh yeah, by the way, go to mediocregaming.org, not .com. Jackass who said it at the beginning of the last episode, he didn't know what he was talking about.
it would be that guy on my screen.
Right, down there.
How was yours that way?
It'd be this guy.
That's why he said he was down here. So
Well, see, you all are KJ's to my right, Buzz to my left.
I'm down here.
yeah, he's down here on my screen now.
On the podcast, yeah, I'm down here.
And I'm on the left and you're on the right.
And you're up here. And that's
Yeah,
up
so
here.
me and you's on the same page, so I can.
Oh, okay.
You're the weirdo, Robert. You're the one who's out of the loop.
I'm saying he'd be over here.
Well,
There's the glitch in the
I can't go
Matrix.
that far.
That's the glitch
like
in the
me, call me
Matrix.
Sally then.
Because
I
you
can
two
read it in Robert's
remember a
computer, but-
Sinbad genie. I don't remember a
I
Sinbad genie.
swear, it is
I
embedded in
remember
my
that.
brain from a young age that Sinbad played a genie.
But he didn't.
I know he didn't.
But he did. I remember it.
Like I said, maybe in one of these Disney shows or something that he had a fucking
No, this is
co-starring on.
full-blown feature-long film, from what I
Yeah,
recall.
I
You're
remember
thinking
this.
about Kazam with Shaq.
No, I remember that
No,
too.
I remember that
perfectly
movie.
fine too.
Yes.
I remember Shaq having a video game.
Thousands of people remember this,
I remember Shaq having
Yeah.
a video game.
and they just
Shaq
made it
poof.
go away.
Yeah, it's gone. Poof like a fart in the wind.
See, that's media oppression. It's
No,
real.
that's just proof that I'm from Universe 1 and you're all from fucking Universe -1B2-3C, some other stuff.
That's what they want you to think in Universe 1.
Yeah.
See, we just escaped the Matrix.
Yeah.
You just are still there.
Was it that they say on American Dad? It says, you must be sucking the glass dick if you think that.
Yeah.
If you think I'm not from Universe 1. Mandela died in the 80s.
But he did.
Nixon got assassinated.
But he did.
Kennedy rose to power and took over China.
Somebody's been watching Futurama.
Or The Simpsons.
True that.
No, all those people got jaundice.
True.
Living that close to a fucking nuclear power plant will do that to you.
It's true.
And not to
Was it?
mention that they got a big mountain of tires that's on fire. Mountain tire fire.
And it's still on fire?
Still
Or
burning.
something crazy like it?
To this
Still
day.
on fire?
To this day.
Y'all didn't see that.
I didn't see nothing. I really didn't. What happened? I'm confused now. Don't leave me in the dark.
Well, you're talking to a guy who wears glasses that needs to update his prescription, plus a guy who doesn't wear any fucking glasses that needs them.
Okay. I need to ask a question about this. Are you talking about me? I need to update my prescription because I just did, but I haven't got them yet.
No, I was talking about myself.
Okay. I was like, how did he know?
And I was talking
have
about this
glasses.
chink-eyed bastard up here about he's got to squint and look at everything.
But I might do.
Like what?
Alrighty. On the topic of video games, what was y'all's favorite video game last year?
Last year.
Ooh.
Last year.
Mm.
Can it be like a mixed question? Or a mixed
No.
answer? Can I say a mixed answer? Or can it just be like my favorite of 2021?
Your favorite game of 2020? Because I'm gonna have an issue telling you.
Someone pull up a list of all games that released in 2021.
Oh, Lord.
One ass ton.
Let's see what we're cooking with.
A lot.
Pull us up a page here.
Ooh.
Dyson Sphere program.
Pull us a page up. Share it.
There you go. Starting in January.
All right, well, we'll just start as a main top, see who's played it or not. Cobra Kai. Anybody play that one?
Nope.
Nope.
I haven't played half of these.
Iron Conflict. I seen it and I thought it was gonna be cool, but then it's like a turn-based strategy overhead game that I didn't like.
That's a negative.
Hey,
Way down through there until Dyson Sphere program is the only one that I played from the top.
right.
Okay, what about just PC games?
I played
So it's
Dyson
like
Sphere program. It was a fun game. It was just a lot to understand, a lot to get into.
Here we go.
Okay.
Forza 5.
That's a good one.
That
And
was a
also,
really good one.
The load
Mass
screens
Effect.
are, I didn't play it until 2022, so I can't really say. Loop Hero is such a fun game. No one
I
has played
never
not
played
played
it.
It's such a fun
Never
game.
played it.
Let's see. PC video games, Metacritic. Disco Elysium.
I haven't played it either. Forza
I
5.
played this. Now, this was
I've not played
okay.
that one.
If you like MMOs, it's good. I'd rather play
No.
WoW though.
Not played either one of those.
Well, we're not
Psychonauts.
getting into a discussion about WoW. I seen you cracking
Just
the smile.
saying. Just saying.
We already know where this is going to go.
Hakapatui. That's
Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I do like it because I liked all the other ones when they remastered them. They did a great job.
You know, I've never played any of the Master.
I started to because
Master
Robert
Effects, Mass
recommended it.
Effect.
I haven't played it yet.
I'm
I played
fan.
this for a little bit. I think I would like it.
Me too. I played it. It was a free demo on PlayStation before I switched to.
Anybody played Ender Lilies?
No.
Oh,
Definitely haven't played no F1. No Guilty Gears.
I always wanted to try Metro Exodus.
I watched JC when he streamed this. It looked really good.
Now, I played Metro 2033. That was probably the last Metro that I played.
They gave it out for free on Epic when I first started PC gaming.
Ooh, Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. What is this? I didn't even know this was a thing.
Is it a mobile game? No, it's PC platform.
Let's check that out.
It's not been released too long. December, right at the end of the year.
I have my. I'm gonna have to look into this guy. That's one of my top 10 favorite games ever released. Shovel Knight is. Driftlands, Tales of Arise. Haven't played none of these.
Side Detective, Unpacking.
Well, I do have this. It's okay. It's pretty good. The graphics look really good, and they fixed all the glitches and bugs in it.
Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered.
And I got the pixel remaster of the first one too. It's too easy, but it's good.
Little
It's not NES
Nightmares.
hard anymore.
Crash Bandicoot 4.
I bought Little Nightmares and I played a full hour of it and refunded it.
Yeah, I watched somebody stream it, and it seemed pretty good. I think I might would like it. Rift Breaker. I've never
Not
played
played that one.
these. I didn't even play this.
Resident Evil Village.
I did play that, and I'm on the fence about it, really.
Bullet Bill kept telling us, hey, you all get that game and you stream it on Twitch. I'll watch every second of it. And you know what? Before we had a chance to buy the game, he watched someone else stream it on Twitch.
Yeah.
See the loyalty of Bullet Bill?
Billion.
Double O.
Yeah, asshole.
Exactly.
Well, another pixel remaster.
Subnautica. Not played Below Zero, but I played the regular Subnautica. And if Sub-Zero Below Zero is anything like it, it's gonna be great.
Speaking of that, I have something questionnaire for Butler later.
Loop Hero, there it is, man. That's such a fun game. If y'all haven't played it, check it out.
I got it.
You need to check it out.
I'll have to check that one out.
I got it before I had a really nice graphic card, so I didn't really want to play it.
Quake Remastered? I didn't even know this one.
Oh, yeah. Me and Bo checked it out the other day.
Playing this the other day, actually. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Sims 4. Oh, it's just another add-on for Sims 4.
I played it. It's The Sims.
Okay, let's see. Didn't Cyberpunk 2077 come out last year?
Yeah.
Was it last year?
Or was it year before last?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
I've not seen it on here.
It's not been on this list yet. Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's on there. That's one of my top 5 at least.
Yeah, I can recommend that too.
Such a fun one.
Let's see.
Ocean's Heart, Hell Let Loose. I've seen it played. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like a fun shooter, doesn't it?
Yeah. Another pixel remaster.
Oh, there's 4 pages of these games that come out in 2021. Is this
That's
going through
the top 100?
Yeah.
So this probably another 100.
Crisis Remastered.
Now I've tried that, and they do good on the remastering.
Yep, I played it a little bit.
Farming Simulator is always fun game.
Love it.
I think we can all stand behind that.
Yeah.
Nice little casual game.
GTFO. I didn't play
Basically, you don't want
that.
to talk to anybody for hours, just mow fields.
Yeah.
Mow fields and plant
You'll be in the same
crops.
game. And I swear, you will not talk to the other people until you
No, because
piece,
he'll be
a
over
piece of their
here
equipment.
doing his thing, and I was over here doing his thing. It's like, hey man, you using that baler?
Or you'd be like,
All
"Who in
right,
the
I'm
hell
gonna
bought
come
a
and get you.
tractor?"
Son of a bitch, I was saving up for something.
Yeah.
That's the only time any words are said.
Yeah.
So yeah, good game.
Doom Eternal.
I didn't play it.
It was on the Game
I got
Pass.
burnt. Well, I played the 2016 Doom. I guess that's what people call it.
Oh, that was a fun one. I liked that one.
It lost its novelty with me real quick after about 3 or 4 hours of it. I was,
The multiplayer, man, not so much the campaign, just the competitive aspect of it. Play it like Quake or Unreal Tournament.
right.
That's what's fun about
I
it.
didn't play it online at all.
Jurassic
most
World
of these
Evolution
stuff
2. I played the first Jurassic World Evolution, loved it, and the second one I actually refunded. Never played
I
it
got
again.
one of them. Never played it.
Really?
Eldest Souls. What's that? Pixel art boss rush game. Interesting. Yeah, you got Far Cry 6, didn't you?
I have 5.
I
didn't
got.
get 6.
I have 6.
I thought one of us did.
That's a DLC to it though.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
but-
it's
but
insanity.
Will
But-
the DLC rank higher than the fucking game?
Probably. Yeah.
Possibly.
The game was not as enticing as Far Cry 5.
I liked 5. It was really good.
Yeah, I agree there.
It's not
The Outer Worlds,
normal.
it's all right. I
A
played a
lot of
little bit
people
of
like
it.
these.
I've got a
parts
lot of
of
those. We actually need to do one of those.
Jack in the Box.
medium.
Jackbox Party Pack.
You want a game that'll push your fucking system a little
Yes.
bit. Right there's the one to check it with.
I wish it would still allow me to try that one, because I'd love to try it with this new 6900.
Yeah, it was on Game Pass for a little bit. I know I booted it up when I still had my 1050 Ti. I had it like 1080p medium settings, and it looked good, playing real good. Then all of a sudden the world splits in half. And
Yes.
one world looks normal and the other side looks all like all to hell and shit. And it's literally like two engines rendering two worlds at the same time in unison, but mirrored. And my PC said no.
Well, it was a good thing that 6700 had 12 gigs of RAM on it, because that's the only thing that helped that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to
There's
try
just
it again.
There's just so much to render.
Yeah, it was. It's like rendering two games at once.
I enjoyed it though.
Chernobylite just released this year. I bought it. It would be a fun game, but it just seems like it's too empty.
Oh yeah.
Right.
There's more
Big
things.
open world with not enough in it.
Yeah, it needs to have more things in it. Which, like I said, it just released. Give it some time. I think it has potential to be a good game.
There's Far
There's
Cry
Far
6.
Cry 6. It's under the DLC. I like that DLC because Ball was the bad guy on Far Cry 3.
You know what I've not seen on here that I will probably go ahead and tell you my game of 2021 is?
What's
What?
that?
Valheim.
Well, I was getting ready to say the same thing because I was looking for it.
Or Century.
Century's a great game.
That's fun.
It's in my top 5.
Yeah,
I had COVID and I played that game nonstop for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did.
Outriders, I tried it a little bit. I thought it was going to be a lot like Destiny, but it was not. It's a little different.
What was it, bud? It was like 150 hours in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or was it a week?
Uh,
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah. I can't remember exactly, but we played it and beat every single boss up to the last boss. We could have beat the last boss, no issues. We just
Then
did.
it became like a build extravaganza after that.
Fucking
Yeah.
nerds.
Yeah, we nerded out hard on that one.
It's one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
times I wish I had like a solo cup so I could just chug whatever's in it. Fucking smash my you fucking nerds.
Well, I'm not gonna smash the cup in my head, but I will drink it.
Hey, chug her down too.
This is a
Definitely
game
true.
that I've been wanting, but when it came out, I didn't have a PC that I think would have played it, so I didn't get it.
I purchased it. played an hour and a half of it and lost interest in it.
I think I would like it a lot.
Which me saying things like this don't mean very much because I do bounce around from every game
Okay.
a lot.
The other guys are not big on it. Call of Duty Vanguard. I did enjoy it. Yeah, I know.
Cold War was the last Call of Duty I bought.
Yeah.
And I used to love playing all of them and owning all of them. Like it as
I
a
did
thing of
too.
pride, used to.
But when they
I
came
didn't
out
get
with
buy into it.
Infinite Warfare, that's where I lost interest.
I played Warfare 2 a little bit. Played it online just a little bit.
I
I
thought
like
But when they,
zombies.
I thought Black
they
Ops
started-
3 was amazing.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
when they started back with the
Here
boots
we
on the
go.
ground
This
stuff,
is a sore
enjoying.
subject. This is the reason why I asked if I could give a mixed response.
Right here, this motherfucker.
Because this
Has it been
game
10 minutes? Because it's time to rant.
it's way past 10 minutes.
All right, this motherfucker.
I
I love this
I
fucking.
I love this fucking game.
I love this fucking game.
I
For
wanted
about
to love it.
400 hours that I like this game, and it let me now.
Now that being
Yeah.
said, that makes that game in my top two, but that also being said allows me to also make this flip for us. I fucking hate this game.
Yeah, I hate it now.
It's a love-hate relationship. I played it, and I wanted to love it, but there was just something missing.
New World.
Right.
For those who aren't video watchers and just audio listeners, we're talking about New World.
Amazon's MMO of 2021.
Beautiful game.
Look good.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Sounds good.
Great grind.
Good grinding. I liked the grind on it. The PvP was pretty good. I liked it. Story was meh. Could have gotten good.
It could have.
And then, the only issue that we really all have with the game is once you get to the end of your grind, then you get to that level 60 mark.
Didn't like it.
It's
Not that kind of grind.
there's not no, well, there is a grind, but
Yeah.
not the grind that you've been accustomed to from level 1 to 60.
It was weird. I mean, it could be completely different now because I've not played it in 6 to 7 months. But it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was
weird.
bad. Well, you grind things where we would grind things to just find the weapon that we needed to use. We'd have to find maybe that not be a higher gear score. We might have to grind it again to fucking get the same weapon again at a higher gear score.
At a higher gear score, and then you have to try to farm anything in that slot to just get that watermark for that slot up, which is weird or something
You
like
know
that.
what reminded me? That game reminded me of on that aspect.
Destiny.
What's that?
Exactly. That was exactly what I was thinking.
But
I didn't play enough Destiny.
but Destiny, when you get to that point, you're at that high level, and you're just working on your light score or your power level, whatever you're talking about, would depend on Destiny 1 or 2. There's plenty of open world events. There's still raids and stuff to go through. A lot of like, what are they called? Not watch. No,
Loads of content.
I can't remember anymore. I can't. Remember.
New World had like 2 in-game dungeons, and then like 3 open world bosses or something like that you could grind. And then once you did it all, you've seen it all. What's the point of fucking keep doing the same thing over and over?
Right.
All right. What else we got?
Now
New World
sucks. Well, I'll give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll give it a solid.
Don't play it at all. I'll tell you not to play it at all now. Don't waste your time nor your money.
Well, I don't condone that message just for the fact that I don't know the state of the game right now.
Right, because I'm not playing.
Yeah.
It could be
speaking out of being butthurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we all understand the pain.
Yeah.
Hey, Lawn Mowing Simulator. I've never played it, but you know.
Hey, I
played
played it, but watch me play it one day.
Yeah, I would probably play it. You know, this is something else I've thought about getting into again. I used to love dirt bike and four-wheeler racing games, and I've not played one in years.
King of
Yes, this-
Seas trying to capitalize on Sea of Thieves.
Oh man, look at Battlefield. Holy shit. Has it really gotten that shitty?
I've not played that one.
Number 257.
Damn.
Wow.
Got a 68.
Sniper
Battlefield
Elite.
2042.
I thought that would be higher too. I thought
Well, see,
people like that.
they're messing up the way,
Oh,
same way that Call of Duty did. Call of Duty kept trying to push towards future aspects and shit like that when people really want to just
Boots
Fire-
on the ground.
firearms and kill people.
If they want sci-fi, you play Halo.
Right.
That's what I thought. That was exactly what I was thinking.
Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. check
I've
that
I've
out.
wanted to play that one. Or the
Like,
What was
gun.
that on? That was on PC Engine or something like that back in the day. Let's see, since his first appearance, 1986. With Alex Kidd in Miracle World, the iconic Alex Kidd makes his return. Smash rocks, collect coins, and tackle bosses once again in Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. Return to the Kingdom of Radaxian. I didn't know they remade that.
I did not know either.
We have means of playing it. Maybe not that one,
All right.
There's another DLC for that or something. Myths of the Eastern Rim.
Yeah, Maneater's got a DLC up there, a shark game.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Hey, we like shark games. Hey, listen, everybody. Mr. Budley Dudley is afraid of sharks, so that's gonna bring us to our next segment. Thank you, Budley. You can close that out for a second. Robert's gonna pull
Oh
something
no.
up. This is a segment we like to call "Find Out What Your Friends Truly Are Made Of." Okay. Oh.
Okay.
He doesn't left. He doesn't left the podcast. Okay.
Let's see. Let me get it ready here.
As long as I don't have to watch a stream, we're good, right?
No, you're gonna have.
oh,
You have to
gotta
watch
watch
it.
it.
You have to watch
I don't
it.
have to. I don't have to click shit, man.
Listen, come on.
Go ahead.
For
Catch
the
me outside.
for the best of everybody and our listeners, we have to nut up and shut
Yeah.
up. Okay.
You have to entertain our ideas.
Yep.
I'll entertain it.
Yeah.
Second.
For about 2 seconds. Okay. We'll pull
Okay.
this up here.
I clicked it.
We're
Let's
gonna
know what kind of shark you are. I've already got your name entered.
Oh, you guys didn't thought about this shit.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to do this. Now we're going to start the party.
It's the scariest fuck.
What is your ideal vacation?
Not this.
relaxing,
Honest answers. Come on.
relaxing,
Well,
thrill
that's a
seeking,
different-
or food and friends. What's your
Food and
favorite
friends.
vacation? Food and friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 2. My perfect climate is
Temperate.
temperate.
Okay.
Okay.
Temperate climate.
How
Okay,
many
okay.
countries? How many countries have you visited?
One.
I already know the answer to that.
Just one. Never left the U.S. I am a rule breaker, rule follower, or I make my own rules.
I'll make my own rules.
Rule follower.
I'm about
Okay.
to break the rules right here. and
Yay!
bring 'em on.
Calculating your results. Share that. Oh,
You're a sand tiger
Ah,
shark.
let's
that
read.
one on the right.
Pull
man.
it up bigger here. Let's see what it is here. Bud, read this aloud for us.
I can't.
Please, come on, read it aloud for us so we can know what kind of shark you are.
It's
You
a
got to be.
big world out there, and you might just get around to exploring it one day. But there's plenty of fun to be had just hanging with your pals and dealing with the challenges each day brings. You're slow and steady, and that makes you a sand tiger shark. I did it.
For the audio listeners, I sat here laughing at Mr. Bud Stevens because he covered his screen to cover the shark. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Is it gone now?
Yeah.
It is. Oh
Live little fuckers.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
I had to do that.
Oh my goodness, that was a
I'll
good
go pay for
one.
I'm gonna pay for that one later down the road.
Oh yeah, you'll get it back.
Oh
Sorry.
man,
It's fine. What goes around comes around.
Yes, it does.
the stuff.
Okay.
That was the end of the tournament for Bud Stevens. It was a quick one, but a good one. A good quickie. If we should
Cringe
say.
at the end was pretty real.
Oh
You
man.
see, these are just the steps. If we go to the beach and you see a shark,
Oh.
you can just go out and punch it in
Oh,
the eye
I turn
instead
into
of.
Moses.
Oh no! Don't think for 1 second that all your friends wouldn't hold that shark down so you could just fucking curb stomp that son of a
Wait.
bitch into the sand.
We would do that for you.
Good. Give me a bat.
Piss all
Like I
with
don't
fucking.
condone animal
Hell, was a
violence.
bat.
But
I'll give you a
fuck a shark.
harpoon.
Didn't we look up like the closest place to go shark fishing is in Texas? We need to take a road trip so Bud can fucking just pop a shark right in the mouth. Just punch him as hard as he can.
Donkey punch a shark.
Get you one of
right in
those
the fucking
chain
face.
mail gloves so that way they can't bite you or anyway, and just let you
Exactly.
just sock that motherfucker right in his gob.
There you're right in the fucking eye. Ain't about that.
Right in the gob.
Right in
I like
his
that.
right in his gob.
I'm gonna sing a sea shanty afterwards.
Sorry, that was the only idea that I could actually think of as a fucking segment, and it was so good.
This started before the podcast even started. So
Yeah.
when we switched over, I got a message that said, "Here, I need
Yeah.
you to do this."
You fuckers.
So I'm like, I'm down.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I do have a fear of midgets and snakes, but they have to be in my general vicinity.
They have to be together.
You can show me pictures, and I can watch Game of Thrones and see Dinklage Peterlage all the time, but you know,
Dinklage Peterlage.
and Wee Man's pretty cool. I've seen his wiener, but that doesn't bother me. They have to be within touching distance. You bring a bunch of midget strippers here, oh, Al's going to jail, man. Because,
right in the face.
well, you know where they say people have like a fight or a flight mentality when it comes to fear?
Yeah.
Mine's a mixture. I fucking kick and I run. Wow, and I'm gone.
Flight and fight on the way.
Fight and flight, yeah. Fight then flight. Or
It's
flight,
like,
flight during fight.
I'll fly into the
I'm trying to think of something that would
Flighty fight.
terrify me, but well, a spider for one. As long as I see it, I'm fine. Now, if I look over and it's like on my skin, I'm gonna freak out a little.
I like spiders.
But
I like spiders.
I'll touch it and remove it.
I'll put them on you.
Well,
That,
see,
that won't bother me. As long as I see you do it, I'm perfectly fine with it.
my fear come to like reality at work at the undisclosed box store that I work at. The other morning there was a snake out back of one of the loading bays, and who of all people is the big tattooed guy who walks around as a janitor? Get him to come get the fucking snake outside of the loading bay. And
Now, a cuttlefish, that's a different story.
I had to look like a pussy and let one of the females sweep it up in a dustpan and take it over to the side of the street there.
Oh, it's like my wife one time. She caught a wild raccoon, which was very angry that it was in that cage.
Yeah,
She's
no
like,
doubt.
"What are you?" She's like, "What are you going to do with it?" I'm like, "I didn't catch it." I said, "The question is, what are you going to do with it?"
A raccoon? You should have
Yes.
domesticated that fuck.
No, it was entirely too angry to domesticate. You got within 15 yards of that thing, and the cage was just rolling.
Yeah, feral coons don't. They don't mess around.
Get him some fresh salmon.
I didn't have any fresh salmon.
Some fresh salmon.
The most I could offer him was probably popcorn chicken and cheese sticks at that point.
Hey, trash pandas, man, they eat whatever.
Give him a sugar cube. That's always fun to watch.
There's a dude on YouTube who fed like fucking 1,000 hot dogs to a group of raccoons on his porch. I said, he's like, "Oh yeah, you want hot dogs? Hot dog? Hot dog?" And I was like, "Holy shit, he's just feeding those fucking raccoons a bunch of wieners, bro."
You ever see trash turkeys eat French fries? Pigeons?
Yes.
Papa's cat.
Trash turkeys.
Trash turkeys. It took me a second to catch what you was throwing down on that one.
Yeah, that's my word. Trash turkey.
Well, that's a buddy of mine
I
one
want to
time.
share that with you.
Okay,
Him and,
okay,
a bunch of friends
Robert,
went hunting.
look up on Google right now and see if trash turkey is owned by Bud Cephas. Because I'm pretty sure that's English language. Might be Arabic. Who knows?
but it's derived of Danish.
Danish.
Yeah.
That's turkey.
Or the first thing to pop up is garbage can turkey recipe.
Okay. That's probably like smoking a turkey in a garbage can.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Gives me some
But
ideas
there,
for
I think
Thanksgiving.
there is a trash turkey in Australia.
Like a town? Town called Trash
No,
Turkey?
no. I'm going to bring this up.
Okay.
What, there's a real trash turkey?
Yes, that's what it is.
Not a pigeon?
No, it's an Australian white ibis. What they call it, a trash turkey. Because it almost kind of sort of, the head looks like a turkey with a long snout, but
That's one fucked up looking turkey.
Oh.
that's why they call them trash turkeys.
They've evolved to have a long beak to
Australian pigeons.
eat shit out of trash cans.
We found the Australian pigeon.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, though. You know, evolution at work right there. We put trash in trash bins. They got to get the shit out of the trash cans. They get a longer beak to get the shit out of the trash cans.
Right. Evolution.
Oh,
There you
There
see.
you go.
Hey.
The trash turkey.
Now you know.
Right.
Australian trash turkeys. Haven't seen it
Australia.
all now.
Because as when I was typing it in, I saw it, and I'm like, well, I have to see what the first thing that pops up just with the name. And then it says Australia, and I was like, I got to check it out. Because all the worst things that you could be inhabited by live in Australia.
They got the top 10 most poisonous snakes. That's why owls never flying over to fucking Australia.
There's no reason to ever go to Australia. Everything in Australia
there
is there
is.
to kill you.
No. There's one reason to go to Australia.
Koala bears.
Skids.
Oh.
Skids.
They build cars just to do big ass burnouts. That's all they do. They don't drag race. They're just like, how much tire smoke can we throw?
I can stand behind that.
Yeah.
You know, they like dirt bikes a lot too. Like a lot. They like their
True.
dirt bike over there. Yeah. Like old dirt bikes. I was watching some things about that. It's weird.
They like knives down there, too.
That's not a knife.
No, this is a knife.
Thank you, Paul Hogan.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, brother? Oh, that's wrong, Hogan. I bet.
Not related.
Wrong, Hogan.
Well, so you got Paul Hogan, Harry Hogan.
Isn't it more like Terry Boleyn Mouche, some kind of French fucking word?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I can't fathom that at the moment.
No wonder he changed his last name to Hogan.
Yeah, it's much easier to enunciate.
Do that. So,
Cat sounds like a radar system.
Yeah.
oh gosh, you got me thinking of Spaceballs when he said when they said they jammed the radar.
Is
Go
it
on.
Craig? Nope. Oh, let's see.
Fat cat, man. So, bud, you got a segment for one of us? You want to get some payback real quick off the top of your head?
No.
No, he
No.
said.
Okay, in Al's defense, the last part was not his idea at all.
The eyes.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
that was mine.
I wasn't pondering on nothing malicious.
Well,
My
me
friends.
in my semi-alcoholic
Well, that's where
state,
you fucked up. How often do we ever give you shit like that?
I mean, yes.
I mean,
I
yes.
am blaming it on alcohol
Uh,
and Al
That he used to do too.
because they planted the seed.
I plan on my outright damn cantankerousness.
It's okay. I get
On a
you.
more light-hearted note, what are your future plans for your rigs this year?
This year.
Depends. On
Well,
how many
no, I don't
computers
think we'll be in
discussed by
Depends this year.
mediocregaming.org.
For
This is
those
true.
fucking noobs and non-nerds who don't know what a rig means, that's your battle station.
Yeah.
Well, to several of us, it can mean several different things.
There's a kid in my school that would call it the porn box.
The PB. PB and J. It makes sense because there's jelly afterwards.
Sometimes people need jelly to help it get to the other jelly.
Yeah,
This is true. That's a sacrificial jelly.
symbiotic like that.
You know, his classification of it wasn't unfounded.
No, I mean, I know lots of people. It's the only reason they ever needed a computer.
Right.
It's true. A lot of them shouldn't have them because of that reason, but
Right. But I mean, back in the late 90s, those people made me money. 'Cause they'd always fuck their system up and I'd have to fix it. So, I mean,
yeah,
the porn box was a
I kind of felt like
reasonably good selling point.
tech support in some over the seas country.
Tech support.
Oh, yeah.
They're going through a war right now.
I just didn't have the vocabulary to be like them. Or,
Yeah.
well, the accent, I'll say
So
that.
in a way, we can't. Biden says no. UN says no. We can't help the check. I, for one, think we should send them care packages, cards, and home baked goods.
Yeah.
Or at least let the people who want to go over and help them fucking go over and kill some people.
Yeah.
Provide some kind of non-malicious aid.
Then these fucking death row people in there who's gang members put guns in their hands again. Tell them go over there. Or we'll let you out. Go over and fuck them up. Isn't that how Australia was started? Is it wasn't it like a country just plumb full of fucking prisoners?
Not entirely sure on that one.
I'm pretty sure that's how Australia.
Research.
It was like the world's prison island or whatever. That's why there's all different races in Australia. Well, of course, with immigration and stuff, that's been stuff in present day. But I'm pretty sure it started with prison island of the French and Spain and shit.
There's already some indigenous peoples there.
Okay. Actually, I like that one though, but the 1850s, gold was discovered and the gold rush that followed brought people to Australia from all over the world. In 1901, it became a nation.
What about further back?
I thought they had like some wars and things, maybe like other Brits
Well, I probably skipped over a bunch of that. I just read the common thing off Google.
or something. I don't know though. I'm no historian.
Aboriginal people are known to have occupied mainland Australia for at least 65,000 years.
They know
so
what's
they
up.
was here to fight the doctor.
Yeah.
On a further note,
I think Australia always used to be a different part of away from here, always.
another note, they are also an unprecedented DNA study has found evidence of a single human migration out of Africa and confirmed that Aboriginal Australians are the world's oldest civilization.
Yeah.
I always thought it was the Mayans or the Aztecs.
Except for those
Well,
guys
there's
out there in
none
the
of those
Amazon.
still surviving though.
Well,
Mayans and
this is true.
Aztecs. They're the Aboriginals still
Well,
kicking it down there, man.
We'll do
This is
this.
true.
We'll do air quotes because those tribes in the Amazon that eat people, no one knows how long they've been there because they always get eaten when they try to ask questions.
Yeah, I mean, they've been there for a while.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that.
So we'll go. They may be the
Right.
They're in the top 5.
Yeah.
And the Mayans. They don't get the count. They disappeared. They packed
Right.
their shit and left. They went home.
Getting back to what, see, this is how we jump subjects. We were talking about what we were going to do to our rigs this year, and then we ended up on the Aborigines of Australia.
How? We don't know.
Pretty good.
Went
Pretty
from
good.
Australia and
I
everything.
don't know how you do that. We can do it.
That just fogs my mind trying to fathom how we done that.
Trash turkeys.
Yeah, that was.
But how did we get the trash turkeys?
That was Bud's fault.
How did we get the trash turkeys though?
That was Bud's fault.
Let us know. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a new case. Need another power supply, new motherboard.
See what is
processor.
June the 3rd right now, right?
Lofty goes.
See, fourth now.
4th. So about midway through the year, plan to at least get a case, another processor.
Nice.
At the very minimum, I might upgrade my case. Maybe.
RAM. That's probably the one thing that I might upgrade.
Yeah, RAM. Big long thickies.
Big, fast,
check it
hot
out.
ones.
Yeah, like 4600 megahertz to 5500.
So you want longies.
He wants to outdo that Threadripper.
I can almost do it with my D-die RAM.
You
I'm close.
Samsung B diary.
Well, if I raid the kids' computers, yeah, I could probably get 2 sticks of that. I'm just, but we're not going to go there.
I got
First
more out of
things
mine.
first, though, we want to do a YouTube video on cable management.
Yeah.
Because my cables are not managed.
First, we're going to show you how not to do it.
They are free range cables.
Yeah, very.
He lets them graze in the sunlight.
Yes. And to send back a defective cooler by, we're not going to announce the company's name because they're rectifying the situation.
Well, go ahead and speak them. They got great customer service, man. That's
They do.
actually that's a
Of
great
course,
thing
there
to
does
say.
have great customer service because they
I mean,
talked with me every day since I've had the issue.
Yeah, it's not been a
They just-
runaround like Newegg had been for me.
Yeah, I would have been so angry over that. Which I can't really say it was really Newegg's fault. It was the seller.
It was my fault, really. I should.
Well, it was a deceptive seller.
Yeah,
Really is what it was.
Send me a fucking box.
Oh, it had bubble wrap.
No, it didn't have nothing in it. It had a folded up.
Oh, didn't it?
It had a folded up, not even manifest of what my shit was. Folded up.
Oh, I thought it had bubble wrap in it.
empty box.
Then they wanted me to send it back to make sure I didn't get my item. I said, "You sent me a fucking box not even big enough for a Corsair 5000D." I still have the box over here to remind me.
This was his Corsair 5000D.
That wouldn't
Okay.
hold my graphic card in it.
In retrospect,
Oh,
this
it
is a
did have-
5000D.
It had bubble wrap, but it was a bubble envelope.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Bubbled envelope.
Straight from China.
Only took it 35 days to get here, too.
And let's see if it's going to have a cool little segment in the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my cables. Put some cable mods in mine.
Custom sleeve cables.
Should look
Very
good.
nice. I get to get rid of my spider's nest of power cables.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what we can do with that.
Yeah, that hurt my soul when I had to do that.
Yeah.
You need to go get one of those race doors. That way that you can take your
Oh yeah, that's
Your
gonna be
stuff out.
probably tomorrow thing.
Yeah.
We're both probably gonna take a trip.
Since Mr. Beard never brought me no parts.
Come back.
Holler at him every other day. Bring me some parts. Bring me some parts.
What do you tell you?
Tell me if
Well,
anybody's used a Wraith Stealth cooler on a 5800X Ryzen 7.
We want data.
Let us know how it goes.
We
yeah, I
want
just want to know
data.
if we can do it.
We're all about data because we're gonna have a video
Data? Data.
within the next
Uh-oh.
month or so of some different data
Data.
points for different
Data.
coolers.
Yeah.
And we just got in some new thermal paste to try. The Cryonaut Extreme, which we've already tested the regular Cryonaut, which but it's still running on his system right now.
Yeah, it lowered mine a degree or two. So I can actually say it did do something.
Now he's rocking some Knock 2. I can't remember the number.
My cooler.
5 2H's. That's 7.5. Something there.
Let's see here.
Talking about my cooler or the
Yeah,
The
cooler.
paste.
Oh, well, that too. Arctic silver, wasn't it? No.
Hey, that is cotton bacon I see there in the box.
I think I put it down here.
It is Knock 2 it NTH 1 or 2. Not sure.
It's hard to tell what I've done.
I'd say it's, well, they make the H1 and the H2 both in 10-gram tubes, so it's hard to say really which one it is.
I'll get that data later. I don't know what it's.
Yeah, it just that was just a thought.
We all come gathering data on our own overclocks and what we're getting out of our own things.
Yeah, but specifically the reason I've upgraded motherboards.
Yeah. Seen improvement with it too.
I did. The power management on the MSI seems a little better than what the Gigabyte was.
So here's the question: you was talking RAM. Are you going to go 5 or are you going to get the DDR4?
It'll be DDR4 because I
Yeah.
can't go any farther with this X570 board.
Oh yeah, you gotta get 690.
Unless I go to the X670, which I won't do probably till next year.
Yeah, it's probably.
Well, like I was telling Mr.
Or
Cephas
later.
earlier, probably within the next 2 years is when I'll make that jump to 5. And
Yeah, I think I'm just going to max out this platform as good as I can and just ride it out for a few years.
That's what I think because we have a good test bench with mine and Bud's and Al's on the different board types. We got a 550, a 450,
570.
570.
Yeah, I got the whole range. I've got a
Various
350
motherboards
in the
between the group.
bedroom.
Right.
So we got from a 350 to a X570 that we can tinker with.
All MSI though.
The only thing I would like to get
No, my 350 is an Asus board.
is
Oh,
a
is it? Yeah.
5950X to drop in this board to see what I can get out of it.
Yeah, I would like to see that too.
Put a what in it? 5950?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'd like to see that myself.
I'm gonna try to get me some kind of Ryzen 5 750 something soon to put in this. That's the cool
Right.
thing with AMD is I can plop it in this until I get me a 550 or a 570 board.
Right.
So
there's a lot untapped with the AM4.
yeah, there is.
Well, the
But you
norm's
still
not.
see people tinkering with DDR3 stuffs.
Yeah, the norm
Right.
of AM5 is not going to be a thing for the next 5 to 8 years.
Yeah.
And then everybody will want to
Yeah.
have.
Probably about 2 or
I
3
would
years.
say a good solid 2 years.
About 2 or 3 years. I mean, a lot of people will
At
start
least till they
adopting.
get the architecture down and
No, I
You
mean
just
like
gotta-
for it to be like a common thing amongst all
well, yeah.
all
Yeah.
PC gamers. 5 to 8 years. Next 2 years, yes, us fucking guys, us who have to fucking outdo one another. Well, me and Bud trying to outdo you mostly.
That will be hard to do.
2 years.
My wallet's going, ah!
Well, I'm working
Yeah,
on a
buddy.
promotion, so if my promotion comes through, and I hope it does, I might be right.
I just need to start building computers. If anybody needs a custom build, visit us at mediocregaming.org. We can even
That's
discuss
still
a
under
custom build.
Still
Custom
under
build, yeah.
construction, but we'll be adding some here within the next month or so.
Yeah.
Still join our Discord, and if you want a custom build or something, a pre-built, message one of us, and we will talk you through and see if we can't put you one together now.
Right. Yeah.
The
Sure.
site's just not ready yet.
Yeah, we're still work in progress.
We get to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I found another typo in your website. On mine this time. You said
And
you said it was a matrix case. It's matrix. You put a C at the end. It's supposed to be an X. Matrix.
autocorrect.
Alright.
Gotta love it sometimes. And I could have been slightly. Let's see.
Inebriated.
Well, no, that what I was thinking. I could have been preoccupied.
I told you to stop sitting at your desk with your pants off.
Hey, what I do on my time?
Hey, I have Family Guy pants on at the moment.
Green pants?
No, they're actually Stewie.
Oh,
Black belt.
green pants, black belt. Yeah.
Belts.
That's a good topic. Belts. What kind of belts you all wear? I wear one that holds my
None.
pants up.
That's where one goes through 7 loops and sticks to my ass.
But I do want one of the ratchet belts.
I got one.
Those just intrigue me.
Was it
They work pretty good, actually. I like it.
Got like a come along on it or something?
What
Kinda.
sort of, kind of. You just remember the old straps that you just pull through and then they lock
It
wherever you
ratchets
stop.
as you go through.
Yeah.
It's a zip
just-
tie.
you go-
It's a huge ass zip tie.
Jesus Christ,
essentially.
guys. I really didn't think we was going to start a subject about belts.
Yeah, I mean that ratchet belt is pretty cool.
But
You started it.
I kind of did.
That's the way these things work.
I guess that's part of the
You think
world
it's going to be a
technology.
hassle when you got to pee, but no, man, you just go in there and you lift this little lever, it goes.
Yeah.
You're
There's
out
another
there.
belt, the magnetic ones. I
Haven't
want to check
tried
one of
that.
those out. I've seen the infomercials, but I've never purchased one.
Sometimes you get a little too strong for a bull, you pop that fucking magnetic belt off, and then if you ain't got the ass to hold up your pants, then you just sitting there with your winger sticking straight out.
True.
So,
I'm glad y'all stick straight out. Mine just kind of looks at the ground.
Oh,
staring at your
Like you
shoes.
got- it's like it's
Damn,
got-
Robert. You should really
like you've
tie
got
your
back
shoes,
problems.
bro.
That's
What's-
why I watch slip-ons.
Your balls
What's
are
the
over
most
top of it
played
holding its
game?
back. Oh, God.
what's the most played game in y'all's Steam library?
Okay.
In my
I already know the
library.
answer to that, but I'll look.
I know what it is, and I don't want to say.
Okay.
Mine is the game that we ranted about. I don't want to speak about it. So I'll just say it's Elden Ring.
It would be Valheim.
There you go.
415 hours wasted on New World. I got half that amount. I got
406 on Valheim.
you got more on
You know what?
Paladins than
I'm even ashamed to say it because I didn't do it. But is Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4? If you're wondering, it's my wife.
you got more fucking time on Blockade than I do on New World.
Yeah, I played a lot of blockade shit on kids, ain't gonna lie.
That's what I get
William
for
helped me.
bouncing around on every game that in the world.
See, I'm not too bad for it. If I find something I like, I kind of tend to play the fuck out of it. As you
Mine
can
kind of
see.
averages around 50 hours on the rest of them.
And then mine go from like 40 and 20 hours from there.
Rift, what's that?
It's
Rift?
very much like World of Warcraft game.
Well, we'll not worry about that then.
Good though. Not bad.
Borderlands 3, Disappointment on Steam.
Yeah. Which I've not tried it again now since I've got smart access memory going for me and overclocked my RAM a little bit. Figured some things out here and there.
Right.
Metal Slug, I love that fucking game. I put almost 30 hours on it.
We can attest that RAM speeds do affect your GPU or your GPU score and the
And your
CPU score.
processor. Yeah, both. It helps it out both.
Now, as far as Intel platforms go, I can't attest to that, but I know Verizon.
Synthetic 3D benchmark, 3D mark. I got almost 1,000 more out of it.
Well, you seen
Just
how much
RAM
mine
speed.
picked up. I throwed my RAM speed up, and I picked up 20-some hundred.
Uh-oh, we lost one. Where'd he go?
No, I'm
He
still
disappeared.
here. Just no camera at the
Oh.
moment.
Freak me out, man. He's gone. Poof.
I had to take care of something for a second.
Oh,
He turned off.
Don't say it like that, like I'm doing something fucking weird.
that's not what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
See?
Well, you say it just like that. Keep eye contact. Don't look away. Okay.
I looked away. I'm sorry.
Now I gotta start over. Goddamn.
I gotta start over. Statement of the week. Oh. So,
Oh.
Dead air.
what year is the Nintendo you have behind you? Is there a number on the bottom?
Oh, mine?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're the only one that has a Nintendo sitting on the desk.
What do you mean, the service number? Yeah, got the 800 number.
No. The year.
Oh,
They have
I think
like,
this is a newer one.
right. Well, it's got the AVI.
They all do, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I've not touched one so long I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I've got mine from, what, 1990 in there? It's got one on it. I mean, that one's what, 90? It'd been like 3 years old or something.
Let's see. That's a
Let's see.
question.
I can't remember if this removed in all of them or nothing. Seems like something were hard or solid. It might be a little bit older than I thought. I'm going to test it this one. It might not work. I don't know.
Been sitting there for about a week.
Yeah.
I guess they did, as far as I could tell.
Yeah, I need to hook my little TV up. Give her a go. If it even works at all.
I have an RCA to HDMI adapter.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. It's like a switch. Well, I guess a converter.
Never thought you'd ever use it either, did you?
Well, yeah, I actually did use it for Sega Genesis to go from RCA to HDMI.
Yeah. I still have a CRT TV or two. Small ones.
Man, I can't remember the last time I touched the CRT. Well, no, yeah, it's been a while. Maybe
Yeah,
a
I've still got a
monitor, but
couple.
not a TV.
I've still got one that I've had in my family for shit. This TV's 30 years old, 35 years old, just in my family. It
The
still
last one
works.
I remember was a Zenith floor model that we took the TV out of and made a shelf out of it.
I think that one I got out in here in my man cave is a Zenith. I ain't mistaken. And it's like, I can remember, like, my sister had it before me, and then when she got older, got a new TV. You know, you always get the hand-me-down piece of shit. And that was
Right.
what I got. And that thing, back in the early 90s, I can remember having an S video on it.
Right.
3 or 4 sections of AVNs, and it had RF switch. Fucking, it was loaded, man. Everything you could ever want. The late 80s, early 90s, as far as IO on the back of a damn TV. I bet that was an expensive motherfucker.
The last I remember was it had the brushed like stainless on the front. And it had the VHS and turntable AM FM to match it, and
Oh my.
like a glass cabinet beside of it.
Yeah. It's old one.
That was the last TV my grandma had before she updated to a
Flat screen.
flat screen.
Yeah. Any of y'all owned any of the plasma screens, the ones back in the day you didn't?
I've got one.
You couldn't
Still
lay
works.
down.
Yep, I've got one out here. Still works.
Yeah.
I have.
Got some image burn in, but it still works.
Dude, my cell phone has image burn in. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
The Galaxy S20. And I'll tell you what cost it.
Pornhub.
TikTok.
Oh.
Huh.
I was gonna say Pornhub.
Watching too much TikTok.
No, I don't know why it's burnt on there.
But is it like a little TikTok emblem burnt in?
Well, no, let me see which one it is. Maybe it's not TikTok. I have to go to like a white screen before I can tell what it is.
Yeah. But
Oh no, it's YouTube.
YouTube. That makes sense.
It's got the little play button at the bottom.
Yeah. Well, this TV out here, it has like a little Disney logo on one. It's got Cartoon Network burnt in the other one.
Product
Load
placement,
in, you can kind of see it. Yeah. It was Josh's, and I guess where his kid watched nothing but cartoons on it.
Oh yeah.
Burnt in all the logos in the corners.
Well, yeah, I was watching Rick and Morty on Hulu, and their little watermark for Adult Swim, little bitty tiny now. Like at the bottom of the screen, which is real bitty tiny. You barely even tell it's Adult Swim.
Yeah. I haven't watched Adult Swim forever.
Speaking of TVs, I have LED, LCD. What was the other one? There was plasma, then there was one more.
The LED, LCD,
HD.
plasma.
Maybe that's all I have.
Backlit LED.
I thought.
Or is LED, LCD combined or something?
Oh
like
no,
that?
it was the liquid. Yeah, it was a liquid crystal display, but it's backlit. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah,
seen those
I've had 'em all
big
too.
screens, the first big screens
The
where it had the
projectors.
projectors in the bottom? Yeah.
That was the last kind of TV I had before I went to a flat screen. One of
Yeah.
those.
First time I
That
seen one of
big
those, I
one?
was like, wow.
Yeah, it was probably like 50
I think
inch.
that's what you had in the double wide.
Maybe. I can't remember. But
Kind of wood on the front and then black on the back.
no, I had one that's slightly newer than that one.
Oh,
This
okay.
one actually had HD ready shit.
Oh, okay.
Even though it was, I mean, it looked okay. Kind of dim
Okay. What's the biggest TV you own?
right now.
75.
I think that's a 55 or a 60 inch right
Well,
there.
Al's got a Saw B2.
Then I've got a 60 inch or 65 inch plasma TV out in my man cave.
That's what I got. Well, it's a
And
plasma
I've
or
got another
LCD.
50 inch in my bedroom.
I got a 65 inch in my living room that's like one of the first flat screens that came out, and that motherfucker's so heavy. Takes everything I have in me to lift it up. It's like, oh, no, fix whatever's under it so I can put it back down. Oh, God damn it, I'll put it down.
I can remember the first LCD TV I bought was a Sansui.
Yeah.
32 inch with a DVD player in the back of
Now
it.
you're just
Yeah,
making
on
up
the
words.
backside.
And it was $1,700 is what I paid for that thing.
What?
Oh yeah, I got
You say $1,700?
yes, I did.
Shoot, goddamn.
That was one of these not really a big box store, just a small town buy here, pay here deal that they charge the ass off of you just because they
Where
can.
that came from.
Yeah, right across from our hometown funeral home.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many times I shopped there after that? None.
I was gonna say every time that you had a funeral over at the funeral home, because it's right
About
across,
as many
right across
times
the
as I
road.
did. Learned the hard way on that one.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
Did you just baa like a sheep?
I said bad.
Bad. Bad. Oh, guys, I guess that was a good podcast. That's a good.
I think so.
Yeah.
Nobody
Good
wants to
old
hear us
stuff.
ramble on for too long.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not that fucking interesting.
No.
I'm surprised even if they make it this far.
Yeah, thank you if you did though. Appreciate
So
you.
if you made it this far,
Yeah.
comment Wiener Bowl.
Yeah.
And you can spell bowl any ways you want to. BOW, BOWL, BAWL.
Or don't spell
balls.
bowl.
Say
I don't
Wiener.
care.
Yeah, say Wiener.
Bull. BUUL.
Say all of them.
BOIL.
BAWLS. Balls.
But no, it's
Balls.
BAWLS.
Yeah.
Because you remember the energy drinks we saw on that specific website.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
balls. Yeah.
Back in,
Balls. Don't
Anyways,
forget balls.
balls.
if you guys watched it this far, and if you've ever went to oxide.com, give us a thumbs up.
Right.
Because
See, I can't even give this one a thumbs up because I've never been there before. So you all went there the other night.
well, see, you've been there.
I'll take that one. I'll take that win. I'm taking that win, you guys.
All right.
All right, guys.
Peace
Till
out.
next time, we'll check you.